You too. And right now it is 10:16, and so I thought I'd talk to you and give you a little story time before we get on into all this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Let me take you to Rio, Rio. Fly over the ocean like an eagle. And we can chill in my gazebo.
So, today I am going to talk about something that happened quite a long time ago, actually. I was really little. I can't remember what exact age. But it was quite a long time ago. It was back when me and my brother had just stopped sharing a room. I know, it's crazy. Me sharing a room. Like, really? But it was several years ago. So, me and my family, we lived in this house. It was a brick house. It had a picket fence, but it wasn't white because, only rich people have, white picket fences, or people who live in nice neighborhoods. Our neighborhood was nice, but not that nice, and our neighborhood was barely even a neighborhood. It was just a long, winding, deserted street with a few houses on it every other mile. So, picture this. Our house was
pretty open. So you would walk through the front door, and it'd be a tiny little entryway, and you'd walk up, and then you would be standing in the living room, because the entryway, it led to the living room. And the living room and the dining room and kitchen, they were all just open. The only thing that was really separated off was the kitchen, and the living room was right in, front. The dining room was right beside it, so on this side of it, and then you'd have to turn all the way around, and you'd have the kitchen right there, and so it would be right there, and the only thing really dividing the kitchen from the dining room / living room was this sort of bar, I guess. It was a bar, but it also had a little dip over it, so it was sort of like a wall, but with a hole, like a window sort of thing, and then the bar stool's right there at the counter, so you could eat at the counter, which was quite fun to do on occasion. That we didn't usually do that, because,
it was a small family. We could all fit our table for 4. That was before I had 2 more brothers join my family. Wow.
In the living room, well, not in the living room, beside the living room, more in the dining room part, we had these pretty nice sized sliding white doors. They were sliding glass sort of doors, and they led out to the backyard. And apparently,
someone had left them open, and my dad was not home. He was at work, and I don't remember this completely, because I was pretty young. If you want me to get my mom to come and try and explain it better than I can, then comment down below. We had accidentally left the sliding doors open, and that was how the snake got in. And I don't know how big the snake was. It was probably like this big, or maybe even bigger, but I really don't know. I don't know at all. And so me, my mom, and my little brother were all there at home, and I remember that I don't remember exactly what we were doing, but we were just hanging out at the house. I don't think I was doing schoolwork, because I don't know, I think this was in the summer, and so we were just hanging, and I remember walking in the hallway, and then all of a sudden, someone grabs me and pulls me back onto the counter. It's my mom. And she's already up there with Eli, and they're standing there. And I may not be remembering this quite correctly, but this is how I remember it. This is my story. I'm not telling it any other way. I'm just telling it the way I remember. And my mom says I remember sometimes wrong. As soon as she has me on the counter, I turn and look in the hallway and look on the ground. And this long, it's a really long snake, just goes by. And I didn't really, even at that young age, I was never really that afraid of snakes. I kind of digged them because, I mean, I've always sort of had a little bit of a soft spot for reptiles. I don't know why. I always wanted a pet turtle when I was little. I actually found the first pet I really had that was really and truly mine. Because we've always had a family pet, and it's always been a dog. Or cows, but those aren't really pets. Those are more business. Yeah, and it was a little tiny piece of paper that I drew a turtle on for school, and I named it Kirby. Kirby, my first turtle, and I carried it everywhere with me. It was my first pet.
Yeah, I know, I'm really crazy. But, yeah. And so, then, as soon as the snake goes by, I think later on, like, not too much later on, I think I
might have seen it go into what would be, or I think was, Eli's new bedroom that he had just moved into because we had just finished sharing a room, and it crawled for some reason, and it stayed like this for a while. The doorknob was no longer there. There was the hole in the door where the doorknob should be, but the doorknob wasn't there. I don't know if it had gotten broken and we just never got around to really replacing it until, like, I don't know if we even actually replaced it. We probably did, because whenever we sold the house, which was just a little while after my third brother was born. No, not third, the second. Because the third brother was born after we had already moved. Yeah, I have 3 brothers. And so I saw the snake go up through that hole. I think I saw it. I'm not sure if I did. I just remember it passing us by, but I think we figured out that it went in there. And then whenever my dad came home, and I mean, we were all kind of freaked because, there's a snake in the house. It was a lot to really process, probably, for my dad. I don't know. But he went inside the room and checked. And it wasn't there at all. Yeah, where'd the snake go, you're wondering? Well, it took us a while, but I think in the end we figured that it had somehow, I'm not sure how my dad or mom figured this out, but I think we found that it went up to the roof. Now, we had no attic. We had no attic whatsoever, but in houses, there's always a little space for insulation and air conditioning. Well, we figured it had gone there, and that there was a hole in the roof and the snake went out. Either that or the snake is up there and it's dead. But I'm pretty sure we would have smelt it. Because this was just several years before my second brother was born. So, yeah, that's the story of how a snake came into our house and disappeared into my brother's room. We were shocked. But I've told that story several times ever since. It's quite a famous story in my family, I think, now. But I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like down below if you liked it. Can we get this maybe up to 70 likes? 70 likes, and we do what? I don't know. I really don't know. But have any of you ever had a snake in your house? Or have any of you ever killed the snake? I've actually done that, surprisingly. I mean, it's not that hard. But ooh, and what were your first pets? That's an interesting question. Okay, I'm just babbling on now, so and I really need to get to bed, so I'm just gonna sign off here and see you guys next time. Make sure to always click on that notification bell so that you can find out whenever we have a new video up, because you never know when they're gonna come. Bye.
It's completely idiotic.